Hey Virgo. All right, this is your mid-month reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It means it's not for you. Now, this is a very general reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Very, very simple. So, with that being said, if you haven't already, if this does resonate with you, feel free to subscribe and ring that bell. That way you can get more readings. I do have other content, but mainly readings. Leave a comment. Let me know how it resonated with you. Leave a like. If it didn't resonate with you, then like I said, you can head out. All right, we got some cards coming in. Where are you? So what I'm seeing so far, fam, I'll find it in a minute, is that there is a truth you are not facing. Could be about a water sign. We do have Cancer, which is the Chariot right here. All right. There could be a truth that you're not telling or facing with this King of Cups energy. To be fair, you can share whatever you need to with this King of Cups energy. Doesn't have to be a male, but this energy is a very mature person emotionally. They use logic as well as emotion to navigate, and their cup is always full. So what I'm also seeing, because what's happening in your mind is, I feel like you're intentionally not telling this person something. If it is intentional, I mean, then you might want to like look inward with that. In your heart space, there's something that's been ignited. There's some kind of passion that's been ignited. It's thrown you into creative energy with these wands. There's a lot of fire. You could have a lot of fire in your chart, but yet you're waiting for the ships to come in. Now, this isn't necessarily bad for the heart space. I feel like with that passion within yourself being ignited once more, and with the Page of Wands going forth with creative endeavors, kind of coming out of hiding almost, looks like to me. Kind of seeing like, hey, like it's not so dark as I think it is. But you're waiting for the ships to come in. So you're waiting for some kind of new opportunity to come in, possibly, in terms of the heart space and how you can, I guess, direct this passion within you. But in your mind, the thing is, I don't think knowing what you can manifest or this passion or whatever, there's something in your head that's not allowing you to feel that or manifest that into your life at this moment. At the bottom, death, so transformation. You guys could be going through a very transformative time right now, and I can see that because it doesn't have to be Cancer, this Cancer card. It's the Chariot. So it's swift movement forward, and there's fulfillment of wishes here. You might want to offer this to somebody or communicate maybe what you've been holding back, because in your headspace you have this truth or these deep feelings for somebody, but you don't want to come forth with it, and you feel kind of powerless in the situation almost for whatever reason. We can clarify that. But in your heart space, you're on fire. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of, you feel like your heart is telling you, you know, don't feel so limited. Get in touch with this creative side of you. You know, you're waiting for the ships to come in, and you're the one who's supposed to be grabbing the opportunity. But with this Magician upside down in your head, I feel like your mind is winning over your heart right now. And the way it's manifesting this reality, you may need some kind of closure, possibly, is what I'm getting. Either that, or you want to communicate deep feelings for somebody, or someone has kind of sparked something within you. I can't snap right now. My hands are so cold. Someone might have sparked something within you. Okay. I'm bumping this. Sorry, fam. Like maybe they ignited your heart. You know? Maybe they... Let's clarify. Let's see. What I'm getting is two different stories. There's some of you that have deep feelings for somebody. Could be a water sign. That's really what I'm seeing here. That's really like taking energy. Or they have a lot of water in their chart. Or they have a lot of fire in their chart. Now, that could be that you have deep feelings and you want to communicate the things that you see in the future with them. You want to go forward with this offer in the physical, or communicate something in the physical. Either that, or somebody who may be a water sign or have a lot of fire in their chart, you know, has thrown your world upside down with the death card. Maybe they definitely like had you kind of sort of catching feels at this point, almost. Oh, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. I think you want it all with this person. Okay. I think you're in your mind, you might be blocking that or not communicating that. You know, Geminis are going through a lot and you're ruled by the same planet. So it's funny. There's deception in your heart. You're running away with your thoughts is the message I'm getting. You're letting your mind deceive your heart right now. Because that's what the 7 of Swords is, fam. I'm not making this shit up. I'm just reading the damn cards. So there is something within you that wants to, like a creative endeavor. There may be feelings for somebody and you just want to keep it secret and you don't want anyone to know and you just want to keep pretending like nothing is happening. Okay? So you're deceiving your own heart and it's kind of going to fuck up your world. The world. This is going to have to come full circle eventually. I feel like whatever you're going to communicate or whatever truth is going to be brought to, or you're going to have to see consciously, emotionally, mentally, of course. It's going to shake up your world with the death card here. This is transformation. There's a reason why it's called death. It's a spiritual death. And we go through a lot of those in this life, if we allow it. Yeah. Letting go of attachments in the physical realm is what you're going to have to do, or what you're trying to do at this time. The good thing, though, is that you're not feeling like, you know, caged. You're not trapped in your mind. You definitely know you're not limited, which is awesome because you're not. But, you know, facing shit is just creating a whole other trap. You know what I mean? It's kind of limiting you in a sense. Your awareness is one thing. Putting it into action is another. You know what I mean? So, definitely something to think about. I really keep looking back at this Chariot card. If you're dealing with a Cancer man, a message I'm getting is he might be taking the reins. Something could have happened and he's kind of going in charge of his own life. That's a specific message for some of you. And I think it's rocking your world because maybe what they want isn't lined up with what you want for your life. But it's important that whatever's ignited in your heart, you don't ignore that. Okay? You don't ignore your dreams to make someone else's a reality. You work on yourself. I understand relationships and stuff like that. It's just when it turns out to be deception of the heart instead of a conscious choice is when it starts to become an issue. You know what I mean? So disruption in the mental space. So this is the Tower card. That may be what you're trying to avoid. This truth, this reality of the situation. Things could feel like they're crumbling. It could be in a relationship. It could be in a job with wands here. It could just be life in general. But your mind may be trying to protect itself from this truth. Okay? But your heart is aware. Your heart is mindful. Your heart knows what this is. Your heart knows the truth. And I think your heart is trying to get your attention right now. Saying it's not, sure, it might feel bad. It may look bad. But you're going to get through it. You've got this. You already know the truth. Like whatever this is. And like I said, this is, you know, a general reading. So this is very general. Specifics. Probably has to do with money. Probably has to do with what you're trying to build in your life. Maybe things have to change within yourself. Maybe things have to change within a job. Like you know what to do about that. Okay, what's this over here, Spirit? Patience. So how it's going to affect your physical realm is that you may feel the need to come forward to someone or head towards whatever is going to fulfill you emotionally. And you already know what that is from the heart space, okay? So you may be communicating something so you can go towards this wish fulfillment or at least get some sort of direction. With the World card, some like things are just coming to an end. Things are coming full circle. And with the Patience card, I think what Spirit is trying to say is don't expect this to be overnight. Of course, find the balance within it, within yourself. These are major arcana just kind of flying across the board. Yeah, so, and with the overall energy, rest and rejuvenate. So, as you guys do very well, you know, recalibrate the situation. Okay? And if you haven't already allowed this transformation to happen, which according to what I'm seeing, you're holding off, allow it to happen, this spiritual death, and let go of attachments here in the 3D. Try to see things from a higher place rather than just what's in front of you. And you may have to really rest and spend some time with yourself to do that. And it's so funny. I'm glad that this came up because sacral chakra. So creative energy. I was about to say, and I wish I just said it, that maybe you should focus on that specific chakra. Okay. So that you can get in touch with this creative part of yourself. The place where your heart's at. You know, sometimes the mind just doesn't want to follow. The mind talks us out of things. That's what it's wired to do. It's wired to keep us alive. It's wired to live in, you know, fear. It's up to us to kind of, to rise above and vibe high. You know, our minds have been there for us at the times where we really did have to survive. And it will talk you out of anything. It's like, whoa, that doesn't feel good. Okay, let's not do that. Not, you know, it doesn't, you have to program yourself. You have to rewire that shit. Okay? So this is a new tarot deck, not a tarot deck, but oracle deck. It's the stone deck. I found it somewhere and it was the first one I saw, and I bought it and I love it. So this is going to kind of give you a little bit of advice. We are going to get something from the divine, from Spirit in a second, but let's just see what falls out. They're still pretty new. I could always just draw one. But I know that this has already worked really, really well for me. So, there we go. We'll take them. All right. We got Peridot. Magnetize your motivation. Didn't I say something? Kind of like focus your energy. Get whatever answers you need to focus your energy and raise your vibration. Tektite. I hope I said that right. So, like I said, it's time to see things from a higher perspective raise your vibration. You know, your mind is going to talk you out of things that don't feel good because that's what it was wired to do. It's a very primitive instinct. It's just instinct to do that. And so, you know, do what you have to put your energies somewhere that benefits you instead of kind of using it to hide and deceive yourself from something that needs to happen. It may hurt, it won't feel good, I'm sure. You know, spiritual death never does, but you are being divinely guided, you are divinely supported. And if you ask for help, you will receive it. You ask for answers, you will receive it, but you have to listen. You know what I mean? And I know you guys know this in your hearts. You may even be aware of it, but I think sometimes because we're aware of it, we use it as an excuse to not do anything about it, which I think is just kind of odd, but we all do it. What lights you up? Yes. In your heart space, what lights you up? And your heart is telling you, like, you may not know specifically what it is, but your heart's ready to go for it. And I think it's going to manifest into your reality if you allow that to happen. You may be feeling kind of heavy because of this transformative energy, okay? So Spirit, what's about this last row? Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. You know, whenever we work on ourselves and we really start to do what we got to do for ourselves and allow ourselves to move forward in whatever that means, we actually raise the vibration of those around us because we're living it. We're emitting that energy. Mirror, what is triggering you? Here with the Death card. Trust your path. Exactly. So look, I know that it may seem like the end of the world if you're attached to something here in the physical realm, sorry. But it seems like it's time to move forward. And I think that whatever you're hiding from, whatever you're trying to deceive your heart's not having it. Your heart knows better and it's trying to tell you that. And you are being, despite how it might be feeling, you need to understand that you are being guided, you are protected, and that the only thing that's going to come from truth is freedom. It might hurt, but it is freeing. Okay, loves, I love you so much. Thank you for sticking around with me and subscribing to my channel. You guys are awesome. I'm really grateful for you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.